Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you. It is Monday, July the 29th, and this is a quick recap on how my trading went today. Had to cut stream short a little bit earlier than normal. Had a work thing that I had to take care of. End of the day, actually, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how the day went, everything considered. Let's zoom out here a little bit. I was basically on this account, the stream account. We ended up with $152 in profit, and just squeaked above that $4,000 in profit. Hopefully, plan is to take a payout on this account this pay period that's coming up. Yeah, I took a short here. I was actually this was my only trade that I was pretty frustrated with. It's one of those things where it is what it is. I took a long, thought we'd see a bounce here off the pivot level, and also we had prior support here. And of course, I go long, and wouldn't you know it, I get stopped out. I mean, right to the tick, get stopped out, and then it proceeds. Would have hit both my profit targets. So that did frustrate me a little bit. But I did take another short trade once this failed. Took a trade short here, and then called it a day on this account. But we had a pretty crazy move. Just another V-shaped reversal move into kind of the midday, and then in the afternoon session we just bled lower. So it's been that's been happening now the last couple days. Switching to my other accounts, we definitely could have had a better day, could have had a worse day. I guess everything considering. Yeah, these two accounts. My only thing today, looking back, that I'm not pleased with on myself is not walking away. I was actually red on this account of $1,000. Which is right around where I kind of want to walk away. And I walked away from that account, but then I traded another account, and then that started going bad. It was actually on this right here in this choppiness. I just got chopped up, and I did the I hate when I start trading breakouts, and even worse when I try to predict breakouts. I kept entering on the top of this channel, and then I got stopped out right here for pretty significant loss on this account. It was down about $1,200 on that account, and then I tried to catch a bounce, took another loss, and decided, you know what? If I keep trading, I learned my lesson from Friday. It's time to walk away. So I did. That was one positive from the day, is at least for the time being, at least for today, I did feel like I learned my lesson from Friday. And as soon as we started kind of bleeding lower here is when I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's just call it, shut down the trading for the day. And I did, and I got myself busy and other things, so I'm not tempted to trade, which is also very important. If you have your charts open, there's always that temptation there to take one more trade. And we all know how those work out. So overall, definitely took a big hit on these two accounts. But I mean, easily recoverable. But now those two accounts are lagging behind, and it is what it is. We'll try and recover them if we can. But yeah, just keep trading the way we are. On this account here, the Behemoth account, we now have $12,000 in profit on that account. Very happy. All of the profits on that account were from the overnight session. It was right here. I was just trading these pullbacks. I gotta say, I've lately, like anytime that there's a lot of volatility during the day session, I feel like the volatility in the overnight, calms down quite a bit. But there's still plenty of volatility, and I've just had way more success trading the overnight session. And usually I trade like from market open at 6 p.m. Eastern I'll trade till about 11 o'clock, even midnight, maybe a little bit past, depending. But then that's usually where I stop. And then usually, sometimes I will trade early morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock, 8:30, depending what kind of news is coming out. But those are kind of, I've had a couple people ask me what times I trade in the overnight. So the times I trade is basically from 6 o'clock open till about 10, 11 o'clock, sometimes a little bit later. But yeah, I've very happy with this account. Obviously, we still got some work to do to get above that consistency. The goal, the target is 17,000 in profit. But man, I would love to get that account to 17,000 profit, take a payout, and just continue growing that account and continuing to take steady payouts from it. But let's not put the cart in front of the horse. Slow and steady. Let's just trying to tell myself not to get too ahead of myself and take it one day at a time. So anyway, I think that pretty much wraps up this trading session. Also, just a reminder, the Apex sale that they have running currently, which is 80% off, but the 150K, 250K, and 300K eval accounts you can get for $40 if you use the code NBT. But basically, that sale for the evals for $40 is ending on Wednesday night at midnight. But you still have the option to activate your PAs on the 150K and up with the $85 one-time activation fee, which in my opinion is what is a really good deal. Not so much the evals, because passing the evals is pretty difficult. But if you can pass them, that $85 lifetime fee is really nice. And it's really nice on these accounts. I don't have to worry about any additional charges on these accounts. So I really don't have to be in a hurry. And I can take my time. And if it takes 2 months or 3 months to get these accounts to pay out, it's okay. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that August 15th is the deadline right now, unless they extend it again, on when you can activate those 150, 250, and 300K accounts for the lifetime activation fee of $85. So wanted to mention that. And also, just big shout out, thank you for those that have used my code and supported the channel in any way. Just watching, hitting the like button, subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And yes, I can just say thank you. So that is it, folks. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Take care and God bless.